saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president.
You're like, wait a second, like, come on, man, this is too.
My cat lays in wait for me on my stairs all the time. That's what I was
Whoopi Goldberg has reportedly been deeply emotional and regretful over her remarks about Elon Musk on The View. Musk has filed an $80 million defamation lawsuit against Goldberg and the show's hosts, accusing them of spreading false information. In response, Goldberg claimed that her comments were never meant to harm Musk's image and attributed the situation to a misunderstanding. She even humorously suggested that her comments were about her cat, not Musk, attempting to deflect some of the blame.
Okay, I need to clean something up because my cat lays in wait for me on my stairs all the time. That's what I was thinking of that. I wasn't trying to indicate that they were actually standing there with their legs out, hoping he would.
Elon Musk's lawsuit arises from comments that insinuated he and JD Vance were conspiring to influence government actions if former President Donald Trump was ousted. This legal battle has ignited discussions about free speech, media responsibility, and accountability. Musk's supporters argue that the lawsuit is crucial for setting a precedent against misinformation, while detractors warn it might stifle free speech. Goldberg's emotional reaction, which is now circulating online, has led many to wonder if her tears are a sign of true remorse or a tactic to lessen potential legal repercussions. Musk's legal actions center on accusations of defamation and slander, which Goldberg claims were unintentional.
Because I've been saying it for a while.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president. I do.
Well, you've been calling him vice president.
I've called him vice president. I called him president because I don't know what JD is doing. I hardly ever say. I don't remember last time we even talked about JD.
You're right. He's planning the presidency when they get rid of Trump.
So you think it's Musk Vance?
Possible.
In an emotional defense, Whoopi Goldberg insisted that her comments about Elon Musk and JD Vance allegedly conspiring for government control were misunderstood. She claimed the remarks were meant to be playful and not to be taken seriously. However, Musk's legal team counters that her statements were made with ill intent and lacked factual backing, severely harming his reputation. The lawsuit focuses on how such statements contribute to misinformation and erode public trust, sparking a wider debate about the role of media in accountability. Musk's supporters argue that figures like Goldberg, who make serious accusations, should be held to a higher standard, particularly when such claims are not based on truth. Meanwhile, critics express concern that the lawsuit could set a dangerous precedent, potentially limiting free speech. Despite Goldberg's tearful apology, skepticism remains, with many questioning whether her response is genuine or an attempt to mitigate the legal fallout. The lawsuit has gained significant traction, especially among Musk's supporters and critics of mainstream media. Hashtags like Sasha support Elon and Tosh cancel The View are trending as Musk's followers see this legal action as an essential step in fighting misinformation and demanding accountability from media outlets. They argue that Goldberg's attempt to downplay the situation and blame her cat reflects poorly on the professionalism of The View. However, detractors warn that Musk's wealth and influence might intimidate voices of dissent and free expression. Musk's supporters insist the lawsuit is not about silencing opposition, but about promoting fairness and ethical journalism. Goldberg's emotional response has only heightened the controversy, indicating that this case may have far-reaching consequences on how media is held accountable for its statements.
But when you have deliberate, concerted, repeated pushing of hoaxes, you're like, wait a second, like, come on, man, this is too far.
And you're supposed to be the good guys.
You're supposed to, and you claim to be the good guys? I'm like, exactly.
You're supposed to be the progressives.
Yes, the Dems are like, oh, we're the good guys. We're the honest people. No, hang on. You can't claim to be the good guys. You can't claim to be the honest people if you're deliberately pushing hoaxes that have been debunked thoroughly.
Yeah. Well,
we're like even Snopes, which is a liberal thing, says it's bogus.
Yeah.
Like the Fine People hoax.
Obama just said that on stage.
The View has long faced criticism for prioritizing sensationalism over factual reporting, and Elon Musk's lawsuit has reignited these concerns. Goldberg's emotional apology, coupled with her bizarre attempt to explain the situation by referencing her cat, has only fueled accusations of unprofessionalism. Critics argue that the show often targets high-profile individuals for ratings, often making controversial statements without accountability. Calls to cancel the show have resurfaced, with many accusing it of spreading division and misinformation under the guise of entertainment. Supporters of Musk point to past examples where the hosts made inflammatory remarks, questioning the credibility of the show. They argue that this lawsuit could force networks to adopt stricter editorial standards, while others suggest that improving fact-checking might be a more effective solution than canceling the show altogether. Goldberg's tearful defense and her attempt to deflect blame with humor may not be enough to salvage the reputation of The View, regardless of whether Musk's legal action succeeds. The lawsuit has sparked widespread debates about the role of talk shows in shaping public opinion and the need for accurate reporting. One of the most controversial aspects of Musk's lawsuit is his claim that The View contributed to inciting violence. During a discussion, Goldberg made a comment about someone possibly tripping Trump, which Musk's team argues could be seen as promoting harm. Goldberg later dismissed her statement as a joke involving her cat. But critics argue that even humorous comments can be dangerous when broadcast to millions of viewers. Musk's supporters stress the importance of not normalizing violent rhetoric, especially in the current polarized climate. They argue that such comments, even if made in jest, can influence public behavior. However, critics of Musk counter that his lawsuit takes Goldberg's words out of context, warning that it could set a dangerous precedent that stifles satire and free speech. Goldberg's emotional apology, with her outlandish cat-related defense, has been met with skepticism, with many questioning the sincerity of her remorse. Musk's legal action raises broader concerns about the boundaries of humor and political commentary in mainstream media. The outcome of this case could redefine how intent and accountability are interpreted in public discourse. Musk's lawsuit has also reignited worries about media bias, particularly in outlets like ABC, where critics believe shows like The View push political narratives at the cost of truth. Goldberg's emotional breakdown, combined with her unusual explanations, has only intensified perceptions of media bias. While Musk's supporters view this lawsuit as a necessary challenge to these biases, many critics worry it could lead to censorship, curbing open and critical discussions. Goldberg's emotional response has sparked a broader conversation about the role of talk shows in modern media. Furthermore, her past comments, including clips showing her praising Trump as a friend, have added further complexity to the controversy, contrasting sharply with her recent statements and fueling the ongoing debate about the show's credibility.
Just gonna say.
She put me in her movies,
yes,
right?
we
A
are
long time ago.
friends.
So how much did I judge? Nothing.
Like they say in the
It was a preview. Whoopi, I love you. I'm telling you.
And they're trying to humanize him and change your idea about who this guy is. Don't fall for that.
Trump. You're talking about.
Yeah.
Musk's supporters have accused Whoopi Goldberg of hypocrisy, claiming that she prioritizes sensationalism over genuine authenticity. Her tearful apology and bizarre explanation involving her cat have sparked mixed responses. Some feel sympathy for her apparent regret, while others see it as a tactic to avoid responsibility. Critics of Musk dismiss these claims, arguing that opinions can evolve and changing views are natural. However, Musk's backers contend that these inconsistencies highlight the importance of holding the media accountable for shaping narratives. Goldberg's emotional defense and shifting explanations have only amplified the controversy, keeping the focus on the larger implications of the lawsuit. Musk's legal action has sparked calls for greater accountability in media, with supporters advocating for stricter standards for public figures' statements. Goldberg's tears and unusual defense have intensified the scrutiny of The View, raising concerns about media professionalism. While Musk's supporters believe this lawsuit could restore integrity by challenging reckless commentary, critics worry it could curb free speech and open debate. Regardless of the lawsuit's outcome, it has already sparked a conversation about the need for ethical journalism and responsible reporting. The case highlights the ongoing debate about balancing free expression with media accountability. What are your thoughts? Does Musk's lawsuit represent a necessary push against misinformation, or does it pose a threat to free speech? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content.